Good morning, friends. I hope you're doing well this Labor Day weekend and that you're enjoying our official, unofficial end of the summer. Kids are getting back to school, but we have a day off. And I hope you're able to get some rest, relaxation, spend time with your family and friends. And maybe some of you have to work. I hope that you'll get some time off. You know, I was thinking that in the Christian life, one of the biggest battles we face is getting discouraged or losing heart. And there's so many reasons for us to lose heart or grow discouraged today. I think of internally in my life that things that are happening, whether physically, emotionally, mentally, that are causing me to be weary, worn down, discouraged. And then looking around the world situation globally, in our country, locally, the school systems, there's so many causes for us to grow weary and discouraged. And the verse of the week this week really, I think, addresses this in a very encouraging way. If you're joining us and reading through the New Testament this year, you'll probably be somewhere in 2 Corinthians, a great letter of encouragement by the Apostle Paul to his fellow believers in that day, almost 2,000 years ago, but just as much to us today. And what I read to you today is found in chapter 4 and verse 16. It's our verse of the week. And I'm going to add a couple other verses at the end that continue in this thought just to kind of build up that concept of encouragement. Here's what he says. Therefore, we do not give up. In other words, based on what I am seeing all out there, what's going on in my life, all of the things that would tend to discourage me, he says, we do not give up. Even though our outer person is being destroyed. In other words, your body is decaying and everything around us is being destroyed. He says our inner person, here's what's in contrast, our inner person is being renewed day by day. Think of that. Everything in this body and everything around me that I see is decaying, is being destroyed. But there is the possibility of ongoing internal renewal. How does that happen? Well, it happens by God's word that we're reading today. It happens by his Spirit helping us along in that, and those two working together to bring us to a point of encouragement. And he goes on in verse 17, that was verse 16. Verse 17 says, for our momentary light affliction is producing for us an absolutely incomparable weight of glory. In other words, the light affliction compared to the incredible glory ahead is so small. And then he goes on to say, so we do not focus on what is seen, but on what is unseen. For what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal. So it is true, this body, this life, my life is decaying. Everything around me is being destroyed. The inner person is being renewed day by day as I walk with Christ through his word and by his Spirit. And I focus not on the things that are passing away, the seen things, but the unseen, like heaven and eternity and God and Christ and hope. And that gives us encouragement. So I come back to that initial statement. This is what I hope you'll memorize and take to heart. Therefore, based on all this, we do not give up. Have a great week.